Peter Stormare, our original Lucifer, has been openly teasing his return. This isn't just a rumor anymore. This is a game changer, a complete game changer. This is the ultimate showdown we've all been screaming for, the rematch of the century. Because it's an Elseworld story, it's totally separate from the main DCU.
The shadows are stirring once again, and the gates between heaven and hell are cracking open. After nearly 2 decades, the dark, chain-smoking exorcist is back. Constantine 2 marks the long-awaited return of Keanu Reeves as John Constantine, the anti-hero who walks the fine line between salvation and damnation. Directed by Francis Lawrence and produced by Warner Bros. Pictures in association with DC Studios, this sequel dives deeper into the spiritual chaos of a man cursed with seeing the world beneath the world, where angels scheme, demons whisper, and souls are the price of power. Years have passed since John Constantine sent Lucifer's son back to hell. He's older now, more broken, and perhaps even more dangerous. Living alone in the decaying corners of Los Angeles, Constantine has tried to escape his past, drowning his guilt in cigarettes, whiskey, and magic. But peace is never meant for men like him. When the balance between heaven and hell begins to crumble, Constantine is forced to return to the fight, not for glory, not for redemption, but because no one else can face what's coming. The story begins with a chilling omen. A string of unnatural deaths occurs around the world, victims with holy symbols burned into their flesh, eyes wide open as if they'd seen something unearthly. Constantine knows these aren't random acts. Something ancient has awakened, something that was never meant to escape. Guided by cryptic dreams and whispers from beyond, he discovers that a celestial rebellion is brewing once again, but this time, it isn't led by demons. It's led by angels who have turned against their own. In this twisted war between heaven's traitors and hell's monsters, John Constantine becomes the only one standing in the middle, a man despised by both sides, yet needed by all. Teaming up with Angela Dodson, played again by Rachel Weisz, who has now become a paranormal investigator herself, the two uncover a conspiracy that could end all existence. The barrier between the mortal world and the infernal realm is weakening, and the one orchestrating it all is an archangel thought to be long gone, Michael, who believes that humanity has failed its divine purpose and must be purged once and for all. The atmosphere of Constantine 2 is darker, heavier, and more intimate than ever before. Each scene is drenched in gothic horror and theological mystery. From candlelit cathedrals echoing with forgotten prayers to rain-soaked streets crawling with unseen spirits, the film paints a haunting portrait of a man battling both outer demons and the ones within. Constantine's sarcasm and cynicism still burn bright, but this time, there's something else, an undeniable sense of fear. Because what's coming isn't just another possession or a petty demon. It's the end of the line. As Constantine dives deeper into the investigation, he discovers that hell itself is changing. The souls he once damned have begun to vanish, as if being harvested. The devil, played once again by Peter Stormare, returns, not as the villain, but as a reluctant ally. In a chilling exchange, Lucifer warns Constantine that even he cannot stop what's coming. When angels fall, he says, even hell trembles. The uneasy alliance between man and devil becomes one of the film's most gripping elements, forcing Constantine to question where evil truly lies, in the depths of hell, or in the hearts of the holy. Meanwhile, Angela's psychic powers begin to evolve, allowing her to glimpse fragments of heaven's lost memories. Together, she and Constantine uncover an ancient prophecy, one that speaks of a being born from the ashes of both realms, a creature neither angel nor demon, destined to bring eternal balance, or eternal ruin. That being, they realize, may be Constantine himself. Haunted by visions of his own death and rebirth, he must confront the reality that his very soul may be the key to restoring the cosmic order, or destroying it completely. The tension rises as Los Angeles descends into chaos. The skies burn crimson, spirits walk among the living, and churches collapse as the veil between worlds thins. In a breathtaking mid-film sequence, Constantine performs one final forbidden ritual, descending into hell not through magic, but through death itself. The sequence is visually stunning, a descent through fire, ash, and memories, as Constantine confronts every sin he's ever committed. It's here he learns the truth. The war between heaven and hell isn't about good and evil, it's about control. And humanity has always been caught in the middle. The final act delivers everything fans have waited for, an epic, emotional, and deeply philosophical showdown. Constantine stands between the armies of heaven and hell, armed with nothing but a crucifix, a spellbook, and his unbreakable will. "I don't work for heaven," he growls. "I don't work for hell. I work for me." In one final, defiant act, he sacrifices his own soul to reset the balance, tricking both sides and saving humanity once more. But true to Constantine fashion, victory comes at a cost. In the aftermath, the world returns to uneasy peace, but Constantine's body lies lifeless in a cathedral, his cigarette still burning between his fingers. As the smoke rises, a faint light appears above him, and a familiar voice whispers, "Not yet, John." His eyes open. He's alive again, not because heaven saved him, but because hell rejected him once more. Constantine 2 is more than a sequel. It's a resurrection, a dark, poetic exploration of faith, sin, and the thin line that separates salvation from damnation. Keanu Reeves brings back the same rugged charm and tortured soul that made the first film a cult classic, while Francis Lawrence crafts a story that is both epic and intimate, terrifying yet deeply human. The war between heaven and hell is eternal, but this time, John Constantine isn't fighting for either side. He's fighting for us. Fire, Constantine 2 inches coming soon. In darkness, he finds redemption.